Well, you've likely heard it before. Cops need to make their speeding ticket quota. Well, it turns out it may have more truth than we thought.
The police chief in Morrison was just forced to retire in part because his department didn't write enough tickets. Denver 7's Gary Brode sat down with the chief to hear his story.
George Mumma is on a one-way trip to retirement.
I would never have driven it through Morrison.
Giving him plenty of time to hit the open road. Although this extra free time comes a little sooner than the 64-year-old may have liked.
I think I'd have probably done a few more years here, was the original plan.
Mumma spent the last 2.5 years as Morrison's chief of police, a small town of about 400 people with a big reputation.
Speed trap. The officers only wrote tickets. And quite frankly, that's pretty much the truth.
But since he took over, Mumma worked to turn that reputation around. And that also meant less tickets, and in turn, less town revenue.
I've never worked for an agency till now where writing traffic tickets is the entire police department. My bad going in and thinking that we could change that.
Mumma says he's had conversations in the past with the town manager to write more speeding tickets.
COVID hit, and then there was no traffic. With no traffic, there are no tickets.
Denver 7 reached out to the town manager, Kara Winters, about why he was let go. She told us the town of Morrison doesn't comment on personnel matters. Denver 7 obtained a memo to the Morrison Police Department. In it, Winters writes she and Mumma disagreed on officers wearing masks while in public, and that the two were not aligned with respect to the board's mandate that the department more effectively control traffic speeds and vehicle noise throughout the town.
I'm kind of surprised, though, because Morrison got such a bad rep for being a speed trap, and then someone tried to make it better, and then they're firing him for it.
It's been a great run.
Mumma's biggest regret, leaving his officers too soon.
And really, it's just a difference of opinion. I have an ethical stand that I'm willing to take, and I'm not willing to bend on it.
As he rides off into the next chapter of his life. In Morrison, Gary Brode, Denver 7.